The mahogany-paneled law office was thick with anticipation, sunlight filtering through velvet curtains as the grandfather clock ticked away the seconds. Relatives, some barely acquainted, exchanged nervous glances and fidgeted in silence, united only by the hope of inheritance. All eyes were fixed on Mr. Hargrove, the family lawyer, as he began to read the will. The room held its breath. "To my dearest companion Maximus, I bequeath the entirety of my estate." Gasps rippled through the crowd. $52 million, a sprawling mansion, and a portfolio of assets, all left to a dog. Unaware of the drama, Maximus played in the garden, blissfully ignorant he was now the sole heir to a fortune. In her final message, Eleanor made it clear, loyalty, not bloodline, was what she valued most. Eleanor Vance lived in quiet luxury, surrounded by priceless art and rare books. Her grand mansion was filled with beauty, but her family's visits were rare and distant, more interested in her fortune than her company. Yet, Eleanor was never truly alone. Her loyal golden retriever, Maximus, was always by her side, sharing peaceful mornings, long walks, and simple joys that made her opulent life feel full. Maximus was more than a pet. He was Eleanor's confidant, her shadow, her greatest comfort. From puppyhood, he was always by her side, chasing butterflies, curling up on stormy nights, sharing every moment. Their bond was unspoken, visible in every glance and gentle nuzzle. When she was sad, Maximus never left her side. As Eleanor grew older, Maximus became her anchor, the heartbeat in her quiet, opulent world. Leaving a fortune to a dog isn't just a quirky fantasy. It's a legal strategy that's been used for decades, even centuries. In the United States, pet trusts became widely recognized after the 1990s, but the idea dates back further. In 1931, a New York woman left her entire estate to her cat, and in 2007, hotel magnate Leona Helmsley famously left $12 million to her dog Trouble. Eleanor's lawyers followed this tradition, creating a pet trust that appointed a trustee and a caretaker to ensure Maximus's lifelong care. The trust detailed everything: food, medical care, even toys, leaving nothing to chance. After Maximus, the remaining funds would go to animal charities, a common clause to prevent legal disputes over excessive pet inheritances. Legal experts say these airtight wills are built to withstand challenges from disgruntled heirs, as long as the trust's terms are clear and reasonable. Eleanor's final move was not whimsy, but a carefully crafted act of devotion, one with a long legal and historical precedent. News of Maximus's inheritance didn't spark outrage. It sparked amusement, admiration, and a flurry of opinions. The public cheered, with many pet owners expressing understanding and even envy. Some called it heartwarming, while others joked about rewriting their own wills. The family, after initial shock, responded with a mix of disbelief and quiet acceptance. Interviews revealed a surprising lack of bitterness, just confusion and resignation. There were no lawsuits, no public statements, just a collective shrug. Legal experts weighed in, but the family chose silence over scandal. Some family members admitted, off the record, that their connection to Eleanor was never genuine. The will simply confirmed what they already knew. They were outsiders to her true affections. The world moved on, but the story left everyone thinking about what really matters in the end. In the days after Eleanor's will was read, the family gathered in uneasy silence, each member weighed down by a mix of disappointment, regret, and relief. No one spoke of contesting the will, but the unspoken agreement was clear. To challenge it would not only expose their distant ties to Eleanor, but also risked tearing apart what little remained of their family's unity. Whispers in the hallways revealed more than words ever could: resentment, shame, and a quiet understanding that their reputations, and perhaps their own consciences, were at stake. In the end, Eleanor's will became a silent mediator, offering closure not through inheritance, but through the acceptance of her final wishes. The family realized they hadn't lost a fortune. They had simply never earned the trust or affection that might have bound them together. So, in a quiet, collective truce, they let Eleanor's final gesture stand, each learning in their own way a silent lesson about loyalty, love, and the true cost of distance. For Maximus, life transformed in ways he could never have imagined. Luxury became adventure, and every day brought something new. The trust not only preserved his routine of gourmet meals and long walks, but also opened doors to new experiences: spa days with gentle grooming and special treats prepared by a private chef. Maximus traveled in style, riding in luxury cars to pet-friendly resorts, and even attending charity galas as a guest of honor. He explored new parks, played on private beaches, and enjoyed custom toys delivered to his door. Fans gathered outside his mansion, hoping for a glimpse or a selfie with the world's most famous dog. Yet through all the excitement, Maximus still cherished quiet moments, snuggling with his caretaker and remembering the love Eleanor had given him. The fortune ensured his comfort and opened a world of adventure, but it was the new friendships and experiences that truly redefined his life. Eleanor and Maximus's story is more than a headline. It's a profound meditation on the nature of love, loyalty, and what it truly means to belong. By choosing Maximus as her heir, Eleanor challenged the traditional boundaries of kinship, suggesting that family is not defined by blood, but by the bonds we nurture and the devotion we share. Her relatives saw her as a source of wealth. Maximus, in his unwavering presence, embodied the essence of unconditional love, a love that transcends legal ties and social expectations. In honoring Maximus's devotion, Eleanor left behind more than a fortune. She left a legacy that invites us to reconsider what it means to be family. Perhaps, in the end, kinship is not about inheritance or shared names, but about the presence, loyalty, and love we offer one another. A lesson with implications far beyond this extraordinary tale.